hold on. Today we're going to be talking about water. Mi gente, what is good YouTube family? Welcome back to another video. So let's get right into it, guys. So the way we're going to break down this video is I'm going to tell you guys the positives, the negatives, and how to go about drinking a gallon of water a day. 1 gallon throughout the day is what is recommended by most studies. Now, I've been drinking a gallon of water a day for the last maybe 8 months consistently. 6 to 8 months, I want to say. I haven't really tracked the exact day when I started drinking a gallon of water. I just knew that I was exercising a lot and I was sweating a lot, and health was something that I wanted to really take serious in my life. So I decided to make this one of the things that I would implement in my life in order to, to achieve my goal of health. I think personally you should try to consider maybe not necessarily drinking a whole gallon to begin with, but just increasing the intake and the amount of water that you drink throughout the day. We're gonna start with the positives because the negatives kind of have to do with the positives, so I kind of have to tell you the positives first. I hope that makes sense.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, some of those points are the fact that your skin clears up, your nails grow faster, your skin looks healthier, your hair grows longer and faster. Me personally, I want to just give you guys my personal experience in the last 6 to 8 months that I've noticed. I did notice that my skin cleared up a little bit, not like to a full extreme. It also has to do with the fact that I started taking better care of my skin and started following a skincare routine. So I can't pinpoint the fact that it's because I started drinking a gallon of water that my face cleared up. I mean, it's not 100% clear. I still get acne from time to time, and that's simply because I work out so much and I sweat a lot, and I tend to like have sweat and dirt on my face for longer than is recommended. So I do break out from time to time, but it has definitely cleared up a lot. My skin definitely looks healthier. My scars heal faster. Now, another point is that yes, your nails do grow a little bit faster. That is something that I realized, that now I'm cutting my nails more often than I was when I wasn't drinking water. And also my hair is growing faster. Honestly, I don't notice a difference between if it's healthier than it was or I don't, that's something that I didn't really pay attention to, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if it feels healthier. But yes, it is growing faster. I'm currently trying to grow my hair out, so I did notice an increase in the hair growth, because at some point it felt like I hit a plateau and my hair wasn't growing. And once I started drinking that gallon of water a day, I did notice an increase in the hair length and the hair growth. Another point that is controversial is the fact that drinking water helps with weight loss and water retention. So what happens when you drink a lot of water, your body gets used to it, so it knows you have a very resourceful amount of water in hand. So it knows to release the water and not to retain it, and not to to hold on to it, because when you don't drink a lot of water and you're not drinking fluids consistently, your body starts to think, oh no, I don't have fluids. So when you do drink water, your body wants to hold on to that water because it doesn't think it's gonna receive more water for a long time. So what starts to happen is when you're drinking a gallon of water a day, your body knows that you're gonna be drinking water all the time, so it consistently flushes your system, and you lose water faster. You lose water weight. In a sense, you're losing weight as well. You don't feel as bloated when you eat, and that's just me, my personal opinions, and what I've realized in my own experience. And when I do work out, I do sweat a lot, like more than usual, which is one of the reasons why I do break out. So with weight loss, what happens when you drink a gallon of water a day is you're more full. There's that saying that they recommend you, before you sit down and eat, you chug down a cold glass of water or a room temperature glass of water, and it'll make you feel more full. That is true. Now, if you think about it, you're drinking a whole gallon throughout the entire day, so you're gonna feel more full than usual, and it's gonna help you control your hunger, and it's gonna help you in dieting. If you're dieting, it is gonna help you I guess stay away from those cravings and just be able to avoid overeating, because you're already feeling full from the water you're drinking. Man, all this talking is making me a little thirsty. Another benefit that I realized from drinking water is it kind of makes you committed to something. So having a gallon of water like this, I know this can be annoying to carry around all day, but having this and telling yourself that you're going to drink this every single day makes you committed to something. And that's just me personally. I realized that I'll put it back here so you guys can see. I realized that being committed to drinking that 1 gallon has made me more committed to other stuff in my life. So it's a huge plus for me personally in my life. I was struggling, I guess, to put on muscle and lose fat at the same time when I started my routine. And I don't know if it's just the fact, that your body is like 70% water or something like that, or some number around that range. It's about 70% water. So you need water to achieve homeostasis. And homeostasis is just basically like the balance that your body needs in order to, live a healthy life. So like I have noticed that I don't get sick as much as I used to. I used to get really, really bad allergies, and I don't get them as often and as heavy as I used to. And I personally believe that it's because I did change my diet a lot, but also because I've been drinking this gallon of water every single day consistently, day in, day out. No matter what, I'm always drinking water, and it's helped me to cut down on bad liquids like juices that are high in sugar, soda with all those chemicals. Even diet sodas are terrible for you, so stay away from those. And I highly recommend to just stay away from those completely and stick to just drinking water. After a while, you kind of get addicted to it, and I use that word very freely. You kind of crave the water more than you think. I think that's gonna sum up all the positives about drinking water. Think about the fact that your body is 70% water, so the more water you give your body, the better you're gonna achieve. Let's talk about the negatives. Everybody's always talking about the positives. They don't really touch upon the negative points, so I'm gonna make it very clear to you guys that there is a couple negatives to it, in the sense of drinking this whole gallon throughout the day. Now, one of the main things I realized is that I pee like ridiculously now. Like I'm peeing consistently. I'm running to the bathroom all the time, and it's no exaggeration, guys. I pee anywhere from like 12 to like 20 times a day, and it sounds crazy, but yeah, it's true. Like you're giving your body so much water, and your body knows that it's getting water consistently, so it just wants to flush it out. And if you're not working out and you're not sweating it out, the only other way is to pee it out. So that's one of the worst things that I experienced with drinking this much water. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it doesn't get any better. You consistently keep going to the bathroom even after 6 to 8 months of drinking water every single day. It's still the same. I still go to the bathroom a lot, and it gets annoying sometimes, especially when I'm sitting in class or I'm driving somewhere that's kind of far. I need to make stops in between, and I need to get out of class like 1 or 2 times during the class to go pee. And I guess people will understand because they see you carrying around this huge ass thing, and like, oh, this dude is drinking mad water, so this dude is gonna be peeing a lot. And it's true, Another thing that I realized was that I have to now carry this thing around. I mean, this, I'll talk about this bottle later, but I used to carry a regular gallon. Oh, and that superstition, not superstition, but that meme, oh, this dude thinks he's a bodybuilder because he's carrying around a jug. Like, you see those guys at the gym, or they're like walking around with their gallon of water, and they're like, oh, it's all tough. Look at me, I have a gallon of water. But it's a little annoying sometimes having to carry this around. What I recommend to some people that can't is to fill their gallon up for the day and just pour it into smaller cups and smaller containers that you can bring around and not have to carry this whole thing around. Alright guys, so another negative that I realized, and this touches back with the fact about having to pee so constantly, was that I found myself waking up in the middle of the night 1 to 2 times to go pee. I did realize a trick and a way to prevent this was to simply finish my gallon of water prior to going to sleep, at least 2 hours. So 2 hours prior to going to bed, you want to try to be done with your gallon. That way, by the time you go to sleep, you go to the restroom, you pee, and then you flush that last bit of water out of your system, and you can go to sleep and not have to wake up later on to go pee throughout the night. Not really that many. That's about it. there's really like not too many bad points besides those 3 that I mentioned. Now I'm gonna get into a couple tips for you guys that are thinking about starting this. I'm gonna give you guys my personal experience and how I used to actually carry a full jug around, like 1 gallon. My nurses that I work with, she gave me this super awesome bottle, power bottle. Right here, you probably won't be able to see it because of the light. It's got markers. It tells you 11 a.m., 9 a.m., 10, 11 a.m., 1 p.m. So like this can help you stay on track throughout the day so that you don't get off track with drinking your water. I know, guys, that in the beginning it's gonna seem like it's impossible and it's really, really hard to drink that whole gallon of water, but I guarantee you after a certain amount of time it gets so much easier. This is a cringe alert for anybody that doesn't like seeing a dude talk about his body without his shirt. Click away now, because that's exactly what's about to happen. Alright guys, so this is where I'm at right now. Like I said, I still have some ways to go, but I feel like I've come a long way. Definitely seen some growth, a lot of muscle growth, more muscle definition. I definitely lost a lot of weight, but that's gonna be it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this video was somewhat helpful to you, and I hope you guys definitely go out and consider it if you're thinking about it, or if you do it now. Let me know in the comment section how many of you drink a gallon of water, or at least try to, and let me know how many of you are gonna go ahead and give it a try. But that's gonna be it, man. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.